Good afternoon again. This is Dan with Senior E-Bike Nation. We're going to finish up the last portion of the ride as far as my halfway point. And then I'll give you a description about the bike and all that once we get up here. Yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed these previous videos. I have a lot of fun doing this. I'm not a very large channel. I'm monetized, but I'm not really growing. And it really doesn't matter if I grow or not, because why I do these videos is to educate seniors how to choose an e-bike. Now, I've only been, I own 4 e-bikes. I purchased 2 of those, and 2 of them were sent to me. This bike was sent to me, the Zota Zephyr, and my electric bike company, Model R, was sent to me as well to review. So if any manufacturers out there watch these videos and you want to send me a bike to review for you, I'll be more than happy to. As I mentioned, I do a minimum of 35 reviews per bike that I purchase or that somebody sends me. I don't think it's fair to a manufacturer. Like some of these channels out here are only doing 2 to 4 videos and they're done with that company. And I'm trying to build a relationship with these e-bike companies to where I want to review that at least 35 times, and I can do that within about a 2 to 3 week period. I'll have that done. But I want to view all aspects of that bike, from comfort to speed to ability to agility of the bike. Excuse me. And you really can't do that in excuse me, in 1 to 10 reviews. You can't do that. So I think it's very important to do at least 35 videos so my viewers can know exactly what's going on with that bike, as far as my opinion anyway. And again, I'm 71 years old and I would really like to review a trike. Nobody has sent me one yet, but as soon as they send me a trike, I will be reviewing that bike. Again, for seniors. A lot of these channels out there, and there's some really popular ones, these guys are in their 30s and their 40s reviewing these bikes. I don't think that's an accurate assessment of that bike. I think somebody that's a senior should be reviewing these bikes for seniors. So that's why I do a minimum of 35 videos on that. So anyway, we're going to stop at the bridge up here, and I'm going to take the camera off the handlebars, and then I'm going to start showing you the bike and a few things about it before we head back. We've already come 11 miles. Actually, it's about 10 miles to here, 10.2. This bike computer's a little bit off. But we're getting ready to cross the river, and yeah, the river's down more than it was the other day. They had this bridge completely closed off the last time I come here. You couldn't even get this far because the tunnel up here was going to be completely closed off. So here we are. This is our halfway point on my ride. Again, this is the 10-mile marker. I'm going to go ahead and shut the pedal assist down to 0. I really don't like getting on or off this bike with the motor on, because this thing can lurch on you very quickly if you're not careful. So be careful when you get on and off these bikes, especially as a senior, because you tend to lose balance a little bit the older you get. So you got to make sure that you don't lose that bike. But anyway, we're going to go ahead and get off the bike, and I'm going to take my camera off the handlebars, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about the bike. Okay, this is the Zota Zephyr. This is my 20-inch by 4-inch fat tire bike. I'm gonna get back a little bit so you can get a good view for my helmet cam here as well. Yeah, I love this bike. This is definitely my favorite bike now, even over the Side Rusher Komodo, and I like it an awful lot, but this bike has been a beast. It's been a lot of fun to ride. So it has got a 750 watt, get around here where the sun's not big reflection. It's got a 750 watt rear hub motor, and it will peak at about 1,000 amp hours, so that's a pretty strong battery. The battery sits right in this back of the seat post in this down tube. I call it a down tube, but it's really down the seat post. And this key, you cannot move the battery out of here until you turn the key off. So the only downside of this bike is you have to take the seat off in order to get the battery out. And most e-bikes are like that, believe it or not. So a lot more seat companies need to come up with a better design on the folding seat where it'll come forward, and a couple of them are out there. And I'll see if I can't get a bike company to send me one of those so I can review that. So you don't have to take the seat off every time you want to take your battery out. And this has also got again, a 48 volt, 17.5 amp hour battery. It's got Tektro hydraulic brakes. It's got a 180 millimeter disc rotor, and it's also got a quick connect on this tire. If you get a flat tire or something, you can take it off and remove that, so that's kind of nice. And it's a folding bike. As you can see, it folds right there, so you can put it in an SUV or a truck, or actually on my Silverado, I just loosen this right here, turn the handlebars parallel with the seat, and I take the front tire off, which is very simple, and I slide it right in my truck. So it's very easy for me to manage that as well. I put these orange pedals on here. These had black pedals, but I like the orange to match the bike. And again, it's got pedal assist 1 through 9, and that's right here as far as the pedal assist. But as you can see, the pedal assist goes up to 9, and Caleb had this bike up to about 33.1 mile an hour, which is pretty fast for an e-bike. So again, it's got the computer sits right in the middle of the bike, and I like the percent it shows instead of the volts. Now my electric bike company Model R has volts. It does not have the percentage, so there's good and bad about that, I guess. And it's got this little horn. It's not a bell, which I like this horn better. People hear that. And it's got a thumb twist throttle right here. And I put on the bar end mirrors as an accessory. I put the camera on here as well. I like that, especially when I'm on the road, so I can see what's behind me. This is that seat I was telling you about. This is the YLG. Very comfortable seat. So like I said, I have another seat for them that I have to review as well. And then on my helmet, if you can see it here, this is a Nito XNITO helmet. And I'll tell you, it's a very nice helmet. It's rated on this helmet to where you can have a crash at 28 mile an hour. So I think that's pretty nice. As far as most bikes are only rated 22 mile an hour if you have a crash, so this one's a little bit different. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and stop the video for now, and I'm going to eat some lunch, and then we'll head back. So if there's any questions, put them down in the comment section. Share and like my video. Hit that subscribe button, and I will see you on the next video.